iPhone SE 2 will not. Instead, show the iPhone XE. Many people write about this with reference to sources close to Apple's assembly partners from India. Phone XE will be very different from the iPhone SE. The future smartphone should get a display from edge to edge in the style of flagship devices, but in a more compact package. Presumably, its diagonal will not exceed 4.8 inches. Due to the full screen design, there will be no room for a fingerprint scanner on its case, which the manufacturer will definitely replace with face recognition technology. The basis of the future apparatus will be formed by last year's A12 Bionic processor, which is likely to be paired with 3 GB of RAM. Wrap 2. Do not rush to take a loan, another iPad is waiting for us this summer. The upcoming release of the next iPad model was reported by the CoinEx insider, who is known for the utmost precision of his insiders. It was he who, several days before the release, revealed the names of the iPhone XR, XS, and XS Max, called their exact weight, and also specified the thickness and some design features of the iPad Pro 2018. The novelty will receive a 10.2-inch screen, which is completely atypical for the iPad model range, and, obviously, a more affordable price than the new iPad Air and iPad mini. When? At the Global Developer Conference, which will be held from 3 to June 7th. At the upcoming event we'll present iOS 13, whose capabilities we'll need to demonstrate on something. The main news of the past few days is perhaps the official cancellation of the AirPower wireless charging project. According to Apple's Vice President of Hardware, the product did not meet the high standards of the company, because of which the project was finally minimized. Why did this happen, and what difficulties did engineers and specialists face when developing AirPower? The problem is that Apple has set virtually impossible tasks for engineers. All wireless chargers work according to the same principle: electromagnetic induction is used to transmit energy. That's just usually manufacturers put 1 or 2, maximum 3, induction coils, and Apple was going to install from 16 to 24 induction coils in AirPower. Alas, the engineers of the corporation could not cope with the interference that creates such a large number of charging coils. On top of that, the charging station overheated during operation. And in order not to repeat the fate of Samsung with its Note 7, Apple cancelled the project. Meanwhile, Apple seems to have decided to cool off on April 1st and made a video about making a round pizza box. Apple has released a commercial that really shows the process of designing a pizza box, which you can buy at Apple Park. But it was only a pretext to show how effective the company's equipment can be in operation. iPhone, iPad, MacBook, and even Apple Watch, each of these devices in the short film acts as a working or auxiliary tool. Apple patented a pizza box back in 2010. The head of the food service of the company, Francesco Longoni, took part in its design. Due to its rounded shape, the box retains the heat of the product better and also prevents the formation of condensate, releasing steam through the holes in the lid. It would be better if they designed AirPower like that, really. However, there was enough negatives this week. Apple was forced to admit that the third-generation Butterfly keyboard was suffering from the same defects as its predecessor. The company fired Gerard Williams III, who led the development of processors, and also the iPhone decided to ban. Yes, they are not tired yet. This is the main news from the world of Apple over the past week. Discuss them in the comments. In our Telegram chat, there is a lot of interesting things out there. Well, for now we will look for new leaks and insiders. We offer to subscribe to our channel. Here you can find exclusive materials that are not found anywhere.